English 12. Unit 5, Cultural Identity. Getting started plus vocabulary.
Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi. Đừng quên nhấn nút đăng ký và nút bật thông báo để cập nhật các thông tin mới nhất của kênh nhé.
Hello everybody. Hope you're all working on your essay on cultural identity. Do you have any questions?
Yes. I'm not quite sure about how people express their cultural identity.
That's an interesting question. Can anyone give some examples?
I think people can do that through the language they speak, the food they eat, and certain styles of clothing. For example, some people still wear their traditional costumes so they can preserve their national identity.
That's right. It can also be expressed by beliefs and cultural practices.
Do you mean people's religious beliefs, music activities, and festivals?
Correct. Any other questions?
I wonder why people need to protect their cultural identity.
You live here, in your motherland, so you can't see why this is important. But for me, a Japanese living in Vietnam, it's essential to understand my family history and traditions.
Interesting. Are your parents both Japanese, Yumi?
Yes, but they've been living here for 20 years, and they're afraid that my sister and I are becoming less and less familiar with our traditions.
So how do you maintain your culture?
Well, we wear kimonos on special occasions and celebrate Japanese festivals such as the Cherry Blossom Festival. We also eat sushi, sashimi, and udon noodles. At home we speak Japanese only.
Do you often go back home?
I've been to Kyoto 4 or 5 times to visit my grandparents. But to tell you the truth, I don't know whether Vietnam or Japan is really my home. My parents are from Japan, but I was born and grew up here.
I'd be interested to read about your experiences in Vietnam in your essay, Yumi. Okay, just to remind you that the essays are due next Wednesday and late submissions won't be accepted.
Expressions of cultural identity. One, language. 2, food. 3, clothing. 4, beliefs. 5, cultural practices. Find the verb or adjective that goes with each of the following nouns or noun phrases. 1. Express or protect their cultural identity. 2. Traditional costumes. 3. Cultural practices. 4. Understand my family history. 5. Maintain your culture. Read the conversation again and write the correct tenses of the verbs in brackets. 1. My parents have been living here for 20 years. 2. I've been to Kyoto 4 or 5 times to visit my grandparents. Write the words or phrases given in the box next to their meanings. Assimilate. Maintain. National costumes. Custom. Cultural practices. Multicultural. The traditional clothes worn by people from a particular country on special occasions. National costumes. Become part of a country or community by fully integrating into their society or culture. Assimilate. A traditional way of behaving and doing things in a particular society. Custom. Make something continue in the same way as before. Maintain. Activities related to religion, art, customs, diet, etc. Cultural practices, including people of different races, religions, languages, and traditions. Multicultural. Complete the sentences with the correct form of the words. 1. Some ethnic groups have strange cultural practices such as walking on fire to prevent natural disasters. 2. The Vietnamese people still follow the custom of giving lucky money to children during the Tet holidays. 3. The Ao Dai, Chong Sam, kimono and sari are women's national costumes in some Asian countries. 4. Many ethnic groups find it difficult to maintain their own language or preserve their culture. 5. People living in a multicultural society should learn to respect and understand different cultural values. Six, migrants may lose their cultural identity as they become assimilated into the new community.
Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi. Đừng quên nhấn nút đăng ký và nút bật thông báo để cập nhật các thông tin mới nhất của kênh nhé.